Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. And two idiots join the Inquisition. Dark Heresy! Welcome back to another episode of Dark Heresy. As the Imperial Scribe of this vessel, I am truly blessed to document the many adventures of former acolytes J. Jones, Andrew Dickinger, and their servo-skull companion, Daniel Fernandez. When you last left them, our former acolytes spent their morning undertaking the mysterious activity known only as ziplining. But this excursion was not without its benefits. Our boys learned of several mysterious temples strewn around and below their luxury hotel. I'm sure nothing will come of it, but it's still very interesting. As interesting as Andrew's chance encounter with a certain rogue trader princess. Will this potential meet-cute help our boys acquire these illegal Xenos artifacts? Let's find out.
All right, Daniel, turning you back on. We are back in the room.
Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, I mean, it was actually pretty thrilling going down that zip line.
I was bored.
Really? But what about all the speed and the beautiful sights? Remember the waterfall we passed by?
Yeah, I mean, like, we walked by it.
You weren't, like, mesmerized by its beauty or anything?
No, I think you were probably, like, you had, like, some oxygen deprivation from your super failed attempt to go up,
Whoa.
like 10 stairs.
I was showing some pretty amazing athleticism as I ran up the stairs.
You lost your breath at, like the 10th step.
No, I thought I did pretty well. Listen, let's get back to the task at hand. We got to get our hands on one of those invitations. We've got a couple avenues, right? We've got, Ken has it in his room.
Yeah.
Which we could steal it.
We could.
We could also kill Shinjiro, but that guy kills things with, like, primitive weapons, which feels like he would be a difficult fella to deal with.
Also, I feel like he's kind of a jerk, but I sort of feel I understand him more than Ken, and Ken is I don't know,
Ken approached two strangers and offered them 20 billion thrones, which I'm pretty sure he wasn't going to honor that. I mean, that seems like an exorbitant, stupid amount of money that only a couple of idiots would agree to.
But then there's the girl I talked to, but, like, she was starting to warm up to me, but I feel like
she was checking out all your tech and stuff.
She was more definitely warming up to my servo arm than anything else.
Hey, man, lean into that servo arm, you know? If she's down for servo arm action, I mean, I feel like you gotta follow that lead, you know what I mean? Follow that thread.
I feel like it may be good for us to just steal Ken's pass.
Oh, come on. We could, you know, I could be, like, in your earpiece, and you could be sitting at a dining table, and, you know, we could work together to woo this girl.
No, do you remember your epic fail with the girl at the club?
No, come on. I mean, look, I feel like drugs were involved. That totally threw me off.
Yes,
my game was on point.
They were involved because you took them.
Okay, fair enough. I'm sure there won't be drugs at, like, a dinner, right? Or could there be? Man, I should check out what they have.
That girl you were talking to at the club, I guess she didn't know anything, did she?
No.
She was looking to learn stuff.
She knew about the meetup, but...
Yeah, but she didn't have an invite or anything.
Yeah, I think she was going to try to sync up with... Maybe it was the girl you were talking to.
No, I think she was more just hoping that, like, we had a way in for her.
Yeah. So maybe our best option for right now is, first, try to break into Ken's room and steal that invitation. Option number 2, potential romantic shenanigans. Right?
Let's go with option 1 first.
Yeah, right, fine.
All right, well, we know where his room is.
Right.
The problem are the security cameras that are in all the hallways.
Oh, okay.
The rooms themselves do not have security cameras because of, guest privacy and whatnot. Privacy is very important here. I think people do illegal shit, but the hallways are very well monitored.
I have a question for you.
Yeah?
So there is an outside entrance to our room.
There's an outside entrance to everybody's room.
What if we go in that way?
Ooh, you mean like go up on the balcony?
Yeah.
No, so his room is not on a balcony. It's like a door to the beach.
Oh, he's ground level as well.
He's ground level as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, are there cameras on that side?
Yes, there are cameras at the door to make sure people don't break into people's rooms.
How much...
Wait a second. What if we broke in intentionally? Like made a whole ruckus about it? But I mean, under the guise that we were trying to protect him from Shinjiro.
I have a better idea.
What?
What if we take all of the pillows in our room?
Yeah?
And we just start building a fort in the hallway that unintentionally covers the camera.
Holy shit, we use our pillow fort building skills, the most powerful skill we have, to break into this room.
That's right.
Holy crap, this just might work. So much so that Daniel the Servo Skull looks like he's erroring out right now.
That's an interesting plan.
I win.
I guess we could give that
Daniel,
a shot.
We can all agree that building pillow forts to create a heist might be the best plan we have ever had.
I'm not disagreeing.
Choose your words carefully.
I'm not saying that this plan is completely untenable.
that there isn't merit in a pillow fort heist plan.
Yeah, as long as we could keep the pillow fort up long enough.
I was just thinking of like having like building a fake room of Ken's with pillow forts and like turning a camera towards it and be like, it was all a fake room.
Yeah, do the twist that's in the Ocean's 11
I was
twist.
gonna say,
like
we
a
can't
furious-
Bellagio this.
Yeah, the Ocean's 11 data slate. Yeah, we could. That's what we could do, Andrew. We could build a perfect replica out of pillows of the hallway in the hallway, so it looks like there's nobody in the hallway.
I think you may have just had an aneurysm.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That run really took a lot out of me.
Yeah, I think this pillow plan might actually work because, like, the front desk knows us enough now to, like, hate us.
They do, and they do know that we ask for ridiculous things and have built a ridiculous pillow fort in here. I mean, strangely enough, the fact that we have such a love for pillow forting might actually help us
I've
here.
got the perfect thing for us. If they ask us what we're doing, we say we're expanding.
We're building that West Wing we were always talking about.
The West Wing, man.
Man, now we can get to have both our West Wing and a heist.
That's right.
Holy crap.
So we immediately open the door and start carting pillows into the hallway outside of where the camera is pointing towards his room.
Awesome. Okay.
Servo, you're just standing there with like your little tentacles like, what? These are the two.
Yeah.
These are the two that you're saddled with.
I wonder what Atris is up to.
So just rolling pillows and pillows down the aisle. And I guess we just
Start building.
Oh, man, what kind of check to build this pillow fort?
an ingenious check.
I almost think it's an agility check.
Kind of like to keep the balance
Yeah,
up
exactly.
to
I'll
block
give
in
you
front of the
plus
cameras.
20, though, because we've established that you're experts at pillow forts.
I mean,
apparently.
we built a pillow villa in our room. Oh, that was actually really good. I got a 20.
Okay, and you had a plus 20.
No, I mean a plus 20 on top of it. I
okay.
rolled a 40, so I got a 20.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to use a fate point to re-roll it.
Good call.
Last fate point.
I sure hope you don't have to fight anything.
I never thought we would have to say that we've used our fate points around pillow fort building.
Well, it looks like I've got my old luck back as 92.
Oh, goodness. So I build it pretty decently and you knock over some pillows.
Yeah. How many degrees did you succeed by?
Oh, let me check. Oh, man. My agility is a 47. Holy crap. I succeeded by 2 degrees of success.
Okay. And how much did you fail by?
Well, my original roll was better than my second roll.
You can keep your original roll.
My original roll only failed by 20.
Okay, so that's
So it was
2
a
degrees of
complete
success.
Disagrees.
A complete wash, but...
I'm going to say that your degrees of success make up for his degrees of failure.
And we just perfectly pass?
You pass, yes.
Oh my god. So you're like putting too many pillows in one area?
I'm like, I'm trying. I don't
Every
know
time
why.
he does something, you show up and like keep fixing it all. You're just falling behind him after a little while.
Andrew, you know the ancient pillow fort technique. We went over this so many times.
This is why I was saying that you should be buttress duty next time.
Oh, all right. Okay, I get it. Look, I make pretty amazing buttresses. All right, let's do this. So, montage building a pillow fort.
You build the pillow fort. We get a couple of shots of like the security cameras looking at, and like mostly the guard in there is just sort of shaking his head, just like, oh, what are these dummies doing? Until then, like it's blocked, and he's just sort of like thinking for a second. Then it's still staying there, and
So basically, when we cut back to minutes earlier, it's like we're in the room, and it's like, all right, guys, so here's the plan. And then it just quickly cuts to the hallway, rolling pillows out. So after we cover that last camera and that guy looks quizzically at what's going on, right away, like, Andrew, you swing down to the door, and basically, Daniel, you're there with your little tendrils because you can actually assist in certain things.
And
so.
you're at the corner, basically, like, looking for, like, somebody to be coming.
Yeah, and being, like, prepared to be overly enthusiastic about, like, pillows. Like, I'm holding, like, a stack of pillows that in case somebody comes by, I, like, drop them on them.
I also want to point out that we built it in the front where the security would come from, like a little bit of a maze, so that it would give us a few extra seconds.
Okay.
Pillow maze. They get lost in our pillow maze.
We've gone all out with this.
All right.
This is the best plan we've ever come up with.
All right. You need to make you're going to need to make a security check to get in.
Does he have any bonuses because you're helping him out?
I'll give you plus 10.
That gives me a 4.
Oh my god!
I rolled a 14 and it's known, which means no negatives, and you gave me a plus 10 and I rolled a 14.
It's open.
I am a master thief.
All right. Make
This
a perception.
plan is going off
Make
perfectly.
a perception check as you go inside.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, that's the opposite of stealth.
Right. Yeah, sorry. It's just in my head. I forget sometimes when I start saying, like, catch music.
We have such a good start to this.
Do I get bonuses?
Well, no.
I failed then.
Make a stealth check as you're going inside. It is at minus 10.
Fuck, there's some kind of security system. Shit.
What, you mean in a billionaire's room? In a hotel he's staying with his mortal enemy?
Stealth, my
We
best
thought about
stat.
10% into this plan.
I mean, I fail.
I'm still in the hall just like, this is going perfectly.
Everything's going perfectly. Jay, you're standing out in there. You see one of the Aegis robots rounding the corner. They're not moving quickly towards you. They seem to be moving calmly, but they're approaching you. When you start hearing barking coming from inside the hotel room.
So I like do one of those pauses, like where I see the servitor coming and I like laugh, like kind of closing the pillow door to our pillow maze. And then I hear the bark and it's like one of those, like I just stop and just do a slow turn back to the room and then just start running towards it.
Yeah.
So
there is a small white dog in here. Not like some vicious attack dog or anything. It just sort of looks like a pet dog. It actually has like a little red scarf around its neck. He likes scarves.
I'm gonna put my hand down to be like, hey boy.
Okay, what kind of check are you gonna make to
animal handling?
Unfortunately, in the Grimdark, friendship with animals is not an option. I was gonna say like charm's probably the closest.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it's a fellowship check. For me.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh my god. I rolled a 6.
Oh my goodness! You are a savant at opening doors and then apparently befriending tiny dogs.
Not noticing them though, and not sneaking by them, but you can befriend them.
You have a heart of gold.
Yeah, apparently, as soon as the dog barked, it was the cutest little, like, yip ever, and I immediately fell in love.
It's just like everything slows down, like,
Hey, boy.
you know our love was meant to be.
I put my hand out, he just starts licking my hand. I'm
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Oh my God.
I like running behind you with my plasma pistoltron. Andrew, get away from it! Get away from it!
He's my buddy now.
And I like peek around you and I just see it's a tiny dog.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
Wait,
it's just a little dog.
Wait, Jay, aren't you supposed to be watching the door?
Oh, don't worry. I think they're going to be lost in that maze for quite a while.
You hear the sounds of like the pillows falling down.
Oh, shit. That's right. This maze was made out of pillows. They can just walk right through that. This plan needs to accelerate very, very quickly.
You need to search the room. You need to make, you tell me what checks you're going to make to search the room quickly to find what you're looking for.
I think a logic check.
Okay.
Like a logic check? Yeah, that's true. Like
I'll let you make a logic check, but are you, Jay?
Can I assist in his logic check? Can I go back and do like an inquiry check? Like where I'm thinking about like when Ken was talking to us the other day, you know, standing in that tent and the technology he had and the scarf he was wearing, like try to like Sherlock Holmes out this person's like kind of personality and where he would put things in the room?
You know what? Sure.
Sweet. Always wanted to do this.
You realize you just opened the door, Daniel. You just opened the door to allow him Sherlock Holmesing
It's
the 41st
all I'm going to do
millennium.
now. Here we go. It's only 62. I thought it was a
See,
better.
the door is closed.
This is my moment. Slam.
All right, well, I'm going to do a logic check because I think that makes the most sense to discern.
So I go, Andrew, I got it. It's in a scarf. The dude loves scarves. It's probably... No, that's probably not right.
You just check all the usual places, like the drawers and like the cabinets and
Okay,
stuff.
so I just start going
Yeah,
to
exactly,
drawers and
that's fine.
sliding them open and like checking under things.
Would it be I rolled a fucking 2.
Holy God, what are you? You're rolling 90s before in the last episode, and now you're like a witch, like rolling sixes and 4s.
It was that. It was a fucking 2. Like,
my God, you are magic. Sorry, psychic.
yeah, so I rolled a 2, so I guess I Sherlock Holmes this shit.
Yeah, you're in your fucking mind palace.
See, like, I was trying to do it by, like, emotional investigation, by, like, how he was acting, and you just, like, look at the room, like, in ones and zeros, and just, like, math out where it could be.
It's under the mattress.
You're, like, tossing on the drawers, and you say to me, man, it's, like, nowhere, and I immediately just lift off the
I'm ruffling through a bunch of scarves, just like, it's gotta be in the scarves.
Jay, it's right here.
Oh. What does it look like, by the way, this invitation?
It's like a data slate sort of thing that has a communication built into it. It's like a communicator. It actually has like the symbol of the Cerulean Pact on it.
Okay, so do we think Ken is actually part of the Cerulean Pact? I thought maybe he was just like a rich dude that got invited.
Maybe we should leave and then discuss this in our room.
Yeah, that makes sense. Can I do a quick perception check to see how close the servitor is?
Yes.
Oh my God, I actually rolled well. 18.
The servitor is about 10 seconds away from being at the door.
Okay. So, quick, Andrew, put the dog away. We got to close the door and pretend I got an idea. Just follow my lead.
All right, so long, little buddy.
So, just close some of the drawers on the way out, like lightly shut the door, and like there's still some pillows there. And I guess as the servitor like turns the corner, I'm just knocking on the door. Ken, can you come and check out the pillow fort?
Oh, he's going to be so disappointed.
Excuse me, I must ask that you remove the pillows from this hallway. It is proving to be a safety hazard to our guests.
What do you mean? This is our new West Wing. We wanted to expand, you know?
How is it a safety hazard? It's made of pillows.
Yeah, it's just pillows.
It will keep guests from evacuating quickly, and it also is impairing our security vision.
Oh, you robots are such buzzkills.
I will not ask a second time.
Well, you're going to have to, you're going to be the one that talks to Ken when he comes back.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be pretty excited about this whole pillow fort thing.
The minigun arm is starting to rotate a little bit.
I will not ask you again.
You are violating the security of this hotel.
Okay, all right. Nobody likes pillows. All right, let's clean this up right away. So we just like kind of scramble and knock everything down and just kind of put it back on. I'm assuming we kind of rolled these out on the bell carts.
Yeah. As you're going away, you need to make a deception check.
I thought we were going to make it through that without a single deception
of
check.
course you need to make a deception.
But it's just a robot.
Even if
How intuitive is it?
Well, the robot, like, it's not that intuitive, but, like, the security chief will see through the robot.
Okay, so with our shenanigans and our background of loving to build pillow forts, do we get
Plus
any...
20.
Yeah! Yes! Here we go. Oh, sweet, I pass.
A 100 is triple zeros, right? It's double zero.
It's all zeros.
It's all zeros.
100.
Okay, so I got a 10. I am continue to be a savant.
I thought you were going to be like, I rolled 100. It's like, you like turn with the data slate in hand.
So you just have the dog with you.
You took it out of the room.
No.
And it just says Ken's property on it or something.
I hit it in my robe and it yips like as soon as he has.
No. So, okay, so you got a 10 and I got a 32. So we both pass.
Do not try me again.
We definitely won't. You're kind of mean.
I mean, you can visit our room to see the pillow fort if you want.
Yeah, by the way, if you want to swing by, we're going to be putting this thing up again, so I highly recommend it.
The minigun swirls down. The stern tone is removed from its voice.
Thank you. Have a lovely day.
Okay, that was unsettling. All right, well, let's clean up these pillows and make our way back to the room.
Remember, Jay, this doesn't get you out of buttress duty.
God, I can't believe... All right,
you
fine.
guys are still doing... Whatever.
So we get back to the room, close the door.
Well, that worked out perfectly.
That did work out perfectly. My God.
I am a master thief and friend to animals.
You are. That was pretty amazing how you were able to calm that dog
I
down.
want that little dog.
Don't worry. We'll maybe come back for it. Maybe not.
This was an emotion I never knew before, that I actually want an animal companion.
Wow, that must be interesting to feel compassion for a tiny creature like that.
Yeah, I mean, most animals we run into are kind of murderous and out to kill us.
Yeah, almost every interaction so far has been bad. But, all right, well, we got our invitation, So at this point, I feel like we just kind of need to lay low.
So, I mean, you don't know it's necessarily, I mean, it's labeled as Cerulean Pact. It doesn't say invitation on it, but this is like the secret thing that he had. You'll have to like interact with it to learn more
Daniel,
about it.
this is obviously the invitation, Star Wipe to to us at this mysterious auction. Look, I mean, I would love to hack into this device, but
you're not touching it.
Yeah, that feels right. You should probably try to access it and see if we can, I don't know, figure out if there's any additional security systems on it that we have to bypass. Or...
Yeah, Daniel, I feel like you should give me a hand. I mean,
of course, I got you, yeah.
All right, because you have some good experience, not necessarily the best experience with data slates, but some experience.
I was pretty good with that data slate.
Yeah, are you referring to the time when he completely wiped those data slates so we can access any of that secret information, Daniel?
That's right.
Yeah, I was pretty good with it.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
He's got a point on me.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess you'll just help me out. Give me
Yeah.
any pointers. I am just a fucking savant now. That's
crap.
A 20 with a plus 30, so I have a negative 10. I passed that.
Apparently the fresh air did something on that zipline trip. You just need to get out more, apparently. Just a little bit more fresh air.
It's also these comfy clothes, you're getting used to them.
You're in a perfect level of zen right now.
It's like the first time my feet don't hurt from walking, and I mean, that's 4 degrees of success. I don't know what that gives me, but I apparently know all of this thing's wares.
You've accessed sort of like a root menu on this thing. There's this sort of general thing that you were pull it up, enter in the password, and there's a recording. And then also there's a way that you could press a button to get in send out a message with it. But instead of going to the base sort of UI, you've gone to root access and you see all of this stuff. You don't need to enter in a password. You're sort of deep in it. You actually are even able to, because you did so well, you are tracking where the communicator would be sending the signal to.
Oh.
So you can view the recorded message, and you can also send a message yourself, and you can also see where the message is going.
So with the recorded message, do I know well enough that if I play the recorded message, it will not tip off?
The recorded message is not, there is no flag or anything that will happen if you watch the recorded message.
All right.
It looks like it's already been seen.
Then
so.
I will play the recorded message.
Do you need me to hold this flashlight?
What? No.
Can I help in any way?
You can come over and stop yelling and just watch.
Oh, look, did you do something already?
Yeah, I have full access.
I was looking for that flashlight for only a few
I
minutes.
didn't even ask for a flashlight. It's a digital screen. It projects.
All right, fine.
All right, I'm playing the video.
Oh,
all
cool.
right. There's a shadowy silhouette of a figure, and the blue cerulean logo is behind them, and his voice is all
distorted
and whatnot. Bro, I'm the Saw guy.
Do you want to play a game?
Welcome. You have been chosen and found worthy to join us at a very exclusive event. The location is at these coordinates at Tartarus. Simply come and say the passcode, which is simply Tartarus.
Oh, that seems convenient.
That is convenient.
And you will be welcomed into the auction. Tell no one.
All right. I mean, that was way more self-explanatory.
Pretty straightforward. I mean, I guess when you get an invite, they're not going to make it more mysterious once you're on the inside. That would be pretty tedious, don't you think?
Yes,
you've got the invite. Now solve our puzzle of mystery. Be there on time, I guess.
I got into this so well, I was kind of sad there was no data recovery. It didn't even erase itself after it plays.
Yeah, it helps when we don't have someone sabotaging every data slate review.
There's a coordinates of a location and a time. By the way, looking at the coordinates, it is in the southern part of the continent. It is in one of the ranches.
Oh, so this is going to be near where all those weird Terra yak creatures are.
Still don't know what that is.
We're going to need rebreathers because apparently it smells terrible.
Yak creatures, what?
Yeah, I used to watch these old nature documentaries about Terra, and there are these weird...
No, I'm saying, what are you talking about the south?
Oh, I guess, yeah, you didn't hear that. I was talking to Chad earlier today when we were on that, zipline trip.
Yeah.
And he was basically telling me how in the south of this planet is just a gigantic ranch, a continent-sized ranch where these yak-like creatures just fart around and I guess get murdered for food or resources. I don't really know. We didn't talk about it too long, but
interesting.
But it's owned by this Maxi guy. He's the rogue trader that owns the planet. So apparently
I
it's like a
see.
super valuable ranch, but I guess maybe Maxie's running this illegal Xenos stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, like, why is it being in the South a big deal? Like, can't we just walk past the animals?
Yeah, well, there's so many of them, and they, if you eat too many burritos, it gets pretty rough. Well, this is like a continent-sized burrito situation.
So you're saying it smells bad?
Yeah, it smells real bad, apparently.
Worse than Nurgle Lord.
I don't know, but all I know for sure is we're probably going to need rebreathers based on what he said.
I'm glad I don't have a nose.
Yeah, this is kind of where you've got a pretty big advantage there, Daniel.
It does work out, but you remember the last time, it is hard to get the smell out of you.
But are we certain that Maxie is the one kind of setting this up? I mean, is there any other information we might be able to gather on, like, who's actually sending these out?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can access this and find out where he was sending it from. Maybe do you think he was stupid enough to send it from his palace or something?
Like, from, his own, personal data slate? I mean, maybe.
All right, well, I mean, let's see. He didn't have the message erase itself, so I guess he's not totally, with it.
All right, tracking it back is difficult, but you're able to do it. And it appears that the message came from somewhere in the hotel. And checking the locations on it, it's one of the huge suites that's actually on the second floor. Most of the hotel rooms are actually on the ground floor, so you can get to the beach and the
they
bay.
have beach access.
But the second floor, there are 2 or 3 massive suites. And this is the massive suite that's being used by the Carrijo group.
Oh, shit.
So the Carrijo group might be moving in on Maxie, and they're setting their meetup with Maxie?
I don't know if they're moving in on Maxie. I think they were working with Maxie, and they're selling really illegal shit.
Okay. So do you think it's possible we could still... Look, at the end of the day, we still have to deal with this issue that they're expecting Ken or somebody to show up that is not us.
I wonder if I should talk to his daughter.
Wait, the daughter... Didn't you mention that she was in the Carrijo group?
She's the daughter of the leader of that group.
Right. So maybe she can give us an in. Did you tell her that we weren't invited? Because we could maybe play it off.
We could say that we've acquired an invitation.
That's true.
And maybe that Moxie will get her on our good side.
I do like some good old Moxie games. Let's see.
Also, if we know where this Tartarus location is, it looks like from a planetary scan, there's a pretty large facility at these coordinates. I believe it's a meat packing,
a processing
area.
plant?
Processing plant, but there could totally be something there if we want to go early, or we could just break in. I'm not saying that we shouldn't talk to these people, but if you want to, we could just see what's there too.
Daniel has a good point. They might have the artifact there now, before the meetup in 3 days.
I mean, I assume they'll have guards. If they told people, they told the people where it is, so they'll probably keep it guarded.
Yeah, but I'm assuming they think that the super rich people won't go there pre-schedule.
That's true. And I mean, these people don't need to break in and steal an artifact. They've got the money to pay for it. And they're probably going to do that, or at least rub elbows with each other. This is kind of I'm assuming a chummy, hey, we're all rich, right? That's kind of how rich people are, I assume.
That sounds, I don't have a counter to that. That's what we've experienced so far.
And here's the other thing. If we wait too long, Cirrus is probably going to be there, remember? Cirrus is trying to deal with this cerulean pact situation as well.
Also, if we wait too long, Ken might notice that, one, his dog is now mine, and two, that...
Wait a second. Did you actually steal that dog?
No, I meant his loyalty is now to me.
Oh, he's just going to sense an emotional shift in the dog's attitude.
He will, and he will also probably notice that his invitation's gone.
I mean, that definitely is going to notice that pretty soon.
And he probably will know it's us because
we were one of the only ones he told that about.
Us that he had it and he tried to pay us the murder. Yeah, we probably should just go.
I'm totally down for that. We could try to talk to the Carrijos too, if you think we can get anything out of that. But
well, why don't I talk to the Carrijo girl and just see if on the down low we can get maybe bypass, and because I feel like she and her family, since if they're setting it up, would be on a higher level than this Ken dipshit. And
that's true.
Maybe able to X him off the list and put in our names.
Okay, well, I guess, yeah. I say work your moxie and see if we can get kind of an in with this girl. It'll definitely make breaking in easier. And by breaking in, I guess getting invited. And look, if things go sour, we can always just break in. The thing is, we should probably just do it sooner rather than later, because if she gets suspicious, security might be way worse.
I'm thinking a tonight thing.
Yeah.
Like we try to chat, and then late tonight we go if it goes south.
So how are you going to talk to her? You going to take her to dinner?
I'm going to go up and knock on the door.
Hey. I think you're going to have to take her to dinner. And I think I'm going to have to be in that ear in an earpiece.
I think this is the worst.
This
idea.
is a perfect plan. Daniel, we're going to get this man spiffed up. I'm going to shut you down and turn you back on, and we're going to be at dinner.
Awesome. Awesome.
All right, Daniel, I booted you up. I'm over here by the plant in the corner, just sitting by myself, enjoying some nice. What is this, Daniel? What did I order?
I think that's water.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, yep, that's just water. Andrew, can you hear me in the earpiece?
So thank you so much for inviting me out. It's great that we got to know each other.
Yeah, it seemed like you had some interest in cybernetics, at least.
Yeah. I just, we're not really involved in cybernetics as part of the Carigio. Like, we have some modified workers that work for us, but I've always been curious about that myself, and you just seem like an interesting guy, I guess. I don't know.
Awesome. Well, I mean, you just seem like a really interesting girl. I mean, you knew a lot automatically about business and seemed to express an interest in ancient ruins.
Well, I just, I don't have a lot to do. I feel like, they call me a princess. Like, I'm like a rogue trader princess. It's the stupidest thing ever. Like,
Don't say that. You're the daughter of the head of the Carigio group.
Yeah, but like that means that nobody ever wants to talk to me, or if they do, they just want... Never mind.
Compliment her.
Well, you look great.
Oh, thank you.
And
she's wearing like this ridiculous, like tight black, almost like spandex leather outfit with spandex leather, whatever the hell that means. I don't know. It's the future.
It is the Grimdark.
Spandex and leather technology somehow merged.
I'm pretty sure that is what Officio Assassinorum assassins wear.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's pretty much all...
It's a skin suit?
Yeah.
It's tight black, and then she has this huge white, like mink stole. I don't know if it's actually made of mink, but that's pretty much it. She's just got...
It's some Death World animal.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't care what people say. I mean, you're a very important person.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, so what are you ordering?
I haven't eaten here before. I thought I would just see what you ordered first, and then...
I was this fish dish with the salad and the soup. I know it's a lot, but I think it's good.
Yeah, order that.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'll get that too.
You don't want to look anywhere else on the menu? You just...
Say, I appreciate fine taste, and I'll take your lead.
I appreciate fine taste, and I'll accept your lead.
Okay, sure. So Malfi, you're from Malfi? Is that right?
Originally at least. I mean, we haven't been back there in quite a while.
Oh, you're a noble who sort of travels around.
Well, that's why I was saying it. That's why we are incognito on our rogue trader ship, just because, it's one thing when you just go around and you get that, the greetings and like you have to go through all the garbage of just like, welcome to have you.
Can I hope it's not too forward, which trader are you traveling with?
Vomit. Wait, no, don't do that. Compliment her. Wait, you already did that.
Do you guys remember the name of the trader we're traveling with, right?
I mean,
Harden?
yeah, but he shouldn't say that. She probably doesn't like him very much.
Why
am I whispering?
This weird pause is probably going to be really awkward.
All right,
You're just sitting there, just like staring and like looking slightly towards your ear.
I didn't want to offend you, but we're traveling with a rogue trader named Harden.
Oh, Harden. Oh, that guy's the best.
Okay, well, that was not the reaction I expected.
Perfect work.
No, everybody thinks us rogue traders need to fight all the time. I don't know about that. Like, there's enough money in the universe for all of us.
Yeah, they definitely don't all think that way.
I know.
And I feel like definitely Max may feel that equally so.
Yeah, no, Maxie's kind of a shithead. But, my dad has been really trying to revamp the Carigio group or really change what we stand for. Maybe make the universe a better place. And I know, when you try to make the universe a better place, you end up dead. But so far, so good,
It's funny that you mentioned that because we've actually, we're trying to get this greater acceptance thing going on. And we find that, the more that you study cultures outside of humanity, the more you can learn about the amazing diversity in the universe.
See, that's the weird thing. Like, I keep trying to tell Daddy that, but Dad is like a hardliner about xenotechnology. You know that? He's actually on this planet. I probably shouldn't. Whatever.
Maybe you should take the lead. Maybe this is your time to stand out.
Yeah, I mean, like, I actually heard that, I don't know if you're a part of it, but there's an auction going on.
Shh.
Oh, sorry.
She like looks back and forth and immediately goes, shh.
Harden gave us the info on it, because he's such a cool dude.
Yeah, Harden told us about it.
What? Harden's in on this?
No.
Look, my dad's here to shut that down.
He's here to shut it down.
Yeah, my dad is like a hardliner about Xenos technology.
Oh, this...
Yeah, he sort of rededicated the Carigio group to not traffic in Xenos technology. He's really into that hardliner conservative thought process.
Well,
I'd inquire about, like, maybe has he heard of the Cerulean Pact?
Have you heard of the Cerulean Pact?
I think I heard Daddy mention that once. He's swearing at them. He's trying to figure out where they are. He hates them.
Let me ask you this. How well do you trust the people around your father?
What kind of question is that?
It's a very straightforward one.
While this is going on, Daniel, I'm trying to get I'm kind of like side-eyeing, like trying to look over at your table.
You're really badly, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, you glance back at your table, then immediately, there's no pause.
Like a servitor keeps coming by, I'm like, stop bringing me breadsticks! I'm just like, really? Like, I keep waving it off. And basically, I want to do an inquiry check on, like, just her conversation and her mannerisms.
All
of,
right.
Like, when
You're
she was
at
talking,
-10 because she's at the other table.
because I'm far away.
Yeah.
But, like, essentially to try to
see if
like,
she's being honest with
Is she
him.
being honest,
Yeah.
right? That's a 13.
She seems shocked and almost offended at the idea that her father would be involved in transporting Xenos artifacts.
But does it look like when he asked about the Cerulean Pact, did it look like she was being honest about that?
It looks like she's been honest this whole time, and she's sort of stuck when you asked, can you trust everyone around your father?
All right. Andrew, I've been observing the situation. I think she's on the level. I don't think she's involved with this. We might need to backtrack, maybe talk about robot arms or something.
Okay, I'm going to be more honest with you than I am with most people.
I don't know if I'm coming through in your earpiece, but, like, is that a lead-in to talk about robot arms?
Yeah.
There's a reason I asked you that.
Yeah, I assumed.
We acquired an invitation to this auction.
Fuck!
There is an auction, then.
There is an auction.
Who gave you the invitation?
As I said, we acquired it.
I don't want any more fucking breadsticks!
Then I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
All right, I'll have the fucking... the fish. Just give me the fish.
Yeah, we acquired it. I don't want to go into any further details. It could put you in harm's way.
I can take care of myself.
No, I mean, I don't think you can, because the reason I say it is because we tracked where the message was sent from, and it was sent from your father's hotel room.
That's impossible.
I'm telling you, on the level, if we're both on the level...
The only people who are in that room it's me, my father, our 4 bodyguards, and Ikutski, my father's advisor.
Well, all I can say is that someone is maybe double-dealing behind your dad's back.
Inquire about Akutski. Inquire about that dude.
So who's this Akutski guy?
He's the chief advisor. He's my father's oldest friend and confidant. He was helping my grandfather run things before my father even took over.
Would he have information about these kind of illegal transports if your dad is, like, investigating them?
I immediately adjust myself like there's something irritating in my ear. Would this advisor, Ikutski, would he have access to, like, the transport routes and ships?
Yeah, he has access to all of our business dealings. But I don't know about this. Can I see this invitation that you have?
Well, not here.
I guess you're right.
I can't show it to you here.
I don't like this at all. I think I might need to leave.
Well, you should come back to our room. We have an awesome pillow fort that you can relax in, and then we can show you the message.
Okay.
Could she take Pillow Fort as potentially being...
That's what's... I don't...
A euphemism?
I don't know if you may be picking up on this, but I'm not that kind of girl.
No, I meant like an actual pillow fort.
And you want me to come back to your room with you?
Well, I want you to come back to our room because it's the only place that we can guarantee is secure.
It's also really safe because of all the pillows. And I mean, like, from a soft perspective, it's very comfortable.
Is your friend gonna keep, like, talking to your ear this whole time?
Fuck!
I've been.
I don't want any more goddamn breadsticks. Fucking Jesus.
Who?
Fucking Emperor. Leave me alone.
He will be coming with us, but he will not be talking in my ear any longer.
Cool. Yeah, I'm not an idiot.
That wasn't my idea. He is kind of, as you saw at the
now
temple.
I'm imagining the earpiece has like a giant fucking antenna coming out of it.
As you saw at the temple, he is kind of an idiot. So.
No, yeah.
Okay.
I've walked up to the table. Oh my gosh, Andrew! I didn't know you were coming down here to get
go back
dinner.
Go back to the room.
I'm just gonna go over here then. All right, nice to meet you. Oh my God, you were the one on the zip line.
Yeah, pleasure. It's
Hey.
your Carrijo.
Yeah, it's nice to see you again.
Jay,
wow, what a coincidence.
Just go.
No? All right, well, bye. And I just walk away.
I will say that I do like you, but we didn't know if you were on the level. And so we were being cautious because we've had, let's say, bad dealings in the past.
Yeah, you got to show this to me. You have to show this to me.
All right, well, then come back with us.
All right, thank you.
All right, so we go back to the room.
We go back to the room real quick.
There is a pillow fort there.
You were not kidding.
I was totally serious, and isn't it awesome? We built a villa.
You like turn the corner and I'm filling out one of the buttresses with a few more pillows.
I will say I've never seen anything like this before.
Look, the key is you don't use the big pillows on the buttresses. You use it for the archways, but for these little nooks here, this is where you use the side couch pillows.
But the best part is like everywhere you go is soft and awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's really nice in there, I gotta tell you.
Fascinating. Can I see this?
All right,
this
yeah,
invitation?
let's go over to the lounge.
So we walk her through our pillow villa into our pillow lounge.
Oh, wow.
With chairs made of pillows.
So, I guess, do you want to pull it up?
Yeah. And
I would normally pull it up, but I mean, he's a little bit better with technology than I am.
He wouldn't, but that's okay. So yeah, as you can see here, this is where the message was sent from.
Wow. Are you sure that's... Yeah, no, you know your tech.
I can assure you that it is correct.
Well, I'll talk to Daddy about this.
No, you won't.
Whoa, yeah.
No, you
look,
won't.
I really think with this situation, this is probably best handled by us. And I'm not saying that you...
Okay. Who are you guys? Seriously, you're not just some nobles that are hanging out here.
I mean, it's true. With handiwork like this, and I look up at the pillow fort, these are hands made from hard-working hands.
I guess we can drop the pretense then.
Yeah? I mean, at this point, look, we're going to let you in, not only on our pillow fort, which you have to admit is sweet, but what's really going down here?
Could you please just stop talking around in these stupid circles and just be direct with me?
We are with the Inquisition.
Of course. Of course you are. Of course you are.
Unfortunately, there is another...
You need to make a deception check. I will give you plus 20 because you are. I'll give you plus 30 because she likes you.
Hey!
Well, I needed it because that barely passed by 1 point.
Oh, okay.
With the plus 30. So we heard rumor of the Cerulean Pact operating on this planet, an auction with a bunch of illegal Xenos goods.
We did too. Daddy heard about it. He didn't want to invest with Maxie until he figured out what was going on with the Cerulean Pact.
Well, yeah, I guess it's all cards on the table at this point, Jay.
Yeah, I mean, we are essentially looking to intercept this illegal auction of Xenos tech and more or less reacquire this tech and put it in safer Inquisition hands, because we don't know what your buddy is going to do with it. We also don't know...
Well, Maxie's straight up, Maxie has to be involved.
In some way. I mean, it's in
I don't even know if Maxie's on planet right now.
Well, somebody in his organization might be involved. It's literally taking place, like, in his territory.
It's like in one of his compounds in the south.
Ever heard of Tartarus?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's a location on the planet.
So in the southern continent region where he has his giant ranch, basically.
Oh, yeah, those disgusting ranches.
Yeah, well,
yeah, it's right in one of those pretty crappy ranches.
Like smack dab in the middle.
Well, Maxie might not even know about it. He doesn't monitor that stuff very well. He mostly just has the workers work there. You could probably... I mean, Lord knows Maxie's never going to want to go there. He's in on it too?
Well, we don't know all this for sure. We know probably this guy in your room is definitely involved. He's probably running this operation under your father's nose. And if we do this right, nobody should potentially get hurt. Your dad, look, if we wait too long, your dad might get involved in a pretty dangerous situation with some pretty dangerous characters. And as much as he's trying to prevent these terrible, activities from going on, he might get in a little bit too deep. I mean, we were brought in on this.
Hold on. Can you give us just 1 second? I just need to discuss something real quick with my partner.
Yeah.
Sure.
We're just going to get around in a circle over here. Don't mind us.
All right, so
Okay.
huddle up.
Yeah.
Huddle up, guys.
Huddle up.
All right, so I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
First, no, we're going to leave that one for a second.
Fair enough.
So, second question. Should we get her to maybe get this advisor guy to come talk to us so that the advisor guy could get us into this thing?
That's what I'm thinking. We can do some sort of interrogation situation.
First question. Should we also get her dad to come see us so we can drop the level on him and tell him not to interfere?
That's the thing. We do remember our mission here is not to stop this. We're trying to acquire the Xenos artifact for Hardin.
Yes, that's my point exactly. This guy, he's trying to stop it.
Yeah, but he's going to want to probably keep it or destroy it.
Sirius is also trying to stop it. I feel it's better if maybe we take one of those off the table or we use them both as a distraction.
God, we do have a lot of plates spinning on this one. Okay, so we've got Cirrus who wants to stop or deal with the Cerulean
We don't
Pact.
know what Cirrus wants.
That's true. He might be part of the Cerulean Pact. He might be on...
That's my point, though, is that he's involved. He's an X Factor, whatever. The dad is specifically, or at least as maybe if we talk to the dad, then we'll get an idea if he's on the level. I don't know.
But if we talk to the dad, look, I think...
The more people we talk to, the more people are in on this secret.
Yeah, and the information gets out to more and more.
And Ken is going to be looking for us soon, I bet.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't know for sure it's the advisor doing it.
Who cares?
Yeah, at some point, we gotta make a move. And we probably gotta make a move tonight. We talked about this earlier.
So then we just go and just say, fuck this, and just...
I'm thinking we go, but we bring this guy with us. We need somebody to help us get past security, right? If this guy's running the whole operation, he might be able to deactivate any security measures. He might be able to tell the guards not to kill us all on site.
That's a great idea. The only question is, how do we get him on our side?
I think through a little old friend I called Shooty McPlasma Pistol.
Oh, God.
That's not his real name. I was just
saying...
If this guy's an illegal arms smuggler, you think he's not going to be ready to defend himself?
I mean, I think we more just talk to the guy first.
What are we going to say to him? Hey, by the way, we know about your illegal operations. Take us there and don't feel suspicious about it.
That's my point. Look, if you really want to get him on your side, you tell him that Mitsuru knows, and then, she probably deals with her.
We can use the father against him. If this guy's afraid, he probably knows that this guy's out for blood. If we have this over him, he might, look, we put this on the table, right? Here's your options. We either tell the father about what's really going on here, or you make a deal with us, and you might lose one artifact, but at least this way the whole house of cards doesn't fold in on you. So I think if we give him those options, and he is an illegal arms dealer. I mean, this guy makes shitty deals all the time.
I mean, he would be a very by the numbers kind of dude.
So I think if we present both, he might take us up on it. And hey, worst case scenario, we can always shoot him in the leg and drag him there.
You know what? I'm not against option B. It wouldn't be the first time.
I don't know, Daniel. You're more of a logic side for both of us. What do you think? Do you think this might weigh out?
I guess. I mean, we could always just rush the compound ourselves, but you're right. We'd have to deal with all the guards there. We're pretty good at killing, but I don't know. I don't know how we get access to this. Do we just call him?
I mean, clearly he works for her father, I assume she can just call him down here.
No. We use the message. We can call him via the message.
Oh, shit. I didn't even think about that.
But what do we say? That we know who he is?
We have important information about an auction taking place and need to talk.
We believe there's a leak, maybe.
Maybe we don't.
I mean, you're clearly the leak if you start talking. He doesn't.
I think we should still call him and say we have vital information.
We gotta corner this guy without him suspecting it. If he's suspecting it's something related to the Cerulean Pact, he's gonna come ready. He's gonna come maybe even with some protection.
Then we gotta go into a public venue.
Yes, but what I'm saying is we get her to bring him in for just family business.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I'm sorry. I was not trying to eavesdrop. I really was not. You should know. Ikutsuki is at the Strega show tonight.
Okay. So he's at a live music venue, and potentially a lot of noise, and potentially a lot of disruption.
Is he in a booth?
don't know where I didn't keep. He's a very boring guy. He tells terrible jokes.
Okay. Okay. So
He sounds like a booth kind of guy.
Yeah.
This is how it's going to go down. You're going to have to keep a lid on this.
Okay.
And I mean like a complete lid. Like no daddy.
Okay.
Like Tupperware, like seal that shit tight.
Like for at least
Tuppies?
Yeah, some
Okay.
serious tuppies on this.
Okay.
like at least for a full day. And I may mean this like a go in, lock yourself in your room type of situation, because this could get bad real fast.
Wait. How about you come with us to Strega, and you can pull our friend somewhere quiet, somewhere where we can have a serious conversation with him, or we try to, jump him at the club. But what I'm saying is,
you may be an in for us, yes.
he trusts her.
True. I mean, how do you feel about that?
This is very scary. I'm not going to lie.
Look. We don't want you to do anything crazy. We're not asking you to pick up a weapon or anything. Like, we're the Inquisition. We're going to handle business, but
Think of it like this. If something goes down, if it's all true, and something happens to your father and you didn't do anything, you're going to regret it forever.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So you're ready to be an honorary acolyte?
I guess.
I mean, you just listen. You just got to get him to come out from his protection and just talk to us for a second.
Okay, I can do that. Let's go to this Strega concert.
All right, second night in a row, hitting up some music. I'm pumped. Do you think I need more?
No drugs.
No. Okay. What about comfy pants? Comfy pants, you think?
Comfy pants is okay.
Nice. All right, club in round 2. All right, Daniel, I'm shutting you off, and we're gonna check out this concert.
All right.
Thanks for listening to this grimdark tale. Will this clubbing adventure prove fortuitous or dangerous for our acolytes? Tune in the first Wednesday of next month to find out. Special thanks to Daniel Fernandez for inserting his soul into a servo skull and helping these two as game master. And if you want to get your wargaming fix, tune in every third and final Wednesday of each month for 40K Arena and regular episodes of Roll to Seize. If you'd like to download more episodes or check out other similar podcasts, head over to partialarc.com. You can email these morons any questions at rolltoseize@gmail.com. Of course, you can always follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to leave a rating and review on iTunes. It enters you in a chance to win your own Inquisition issue earpieces. Great for rooting out heresy, even better for dates. Goodbye.